Alrighty, it's that time. Welcome in, everybody. It is a Gamigo TV stream today. We got lots of people hanging out in the chat, and we have some very special guests today with us. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Uh, I can't believe September is already come and gone, but we are doing one of our very first Gamigo TV presentations, and I am Scott Moby Jasper, senior community manager at Gamigo, and with me today is my co-host KingsIsle. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. Super happy to see you guys here. As Moby said, I don't know what September is. I don't know about you guys, but all I think is Halloween, Halloween. It's coming. It's coming. I don't know about you guys, but I am totally psyched for it. However, as he said, my name is KingsIsle/Nedium. For those in Fiesta Online that know me, I am one of the social media community managers here. So I'm super excited to be here alongside with Moby to bring you guys some awesome guests from KingsIsle. But hey, let's just get back to Scott.
Thank you, thank you. And I guess it wouldn't be a great Gamigo TV stream without these awesome guests from KingsIsle. First up, we have you know it, Professor Falmea. If you're ready to introduce yourself.
Sure am. My name is Leah Rubin. I'm otherwise known as Professor Falmea. I've been around with KingsIsle for a little over 14 years now, and I'm the game director for our games.
Wow,
I don't know what else you know.
That's perfect. And then also from the KingsIsle team, Spark, if you want to introduce yourself.
My name is Spark. Really? No, not really. It's Matthew Anderson. I'm the senior community manager at KingsIsle. And hey, shout out to everybody in KingsIsle community that's watching today. Thanks for following the Gamigo Games Twitch channel and hanging out with us. Appreciate that. Obviously, I'm the guy who hangs out with our community, and that's for Wizard101 as well as Pirate101. I've been with the KingsIsle Entertainment team for about 3 years now, and super proud to be part of this team here in Austin, Texas. Loving every minute of it. It's a fantastic team. Love the community. We all work together to make our games even better, and hopefully we'll share a little bit of that with you today.
Awesome, fantastic. And if you don't know, KingsIsle joined Gamigo earlier this year, and we're excited to finally have them or help host or pre-host their KI Live, which is coming up after this. But for now, we're going to dive into what Wizard101 and Pirate101 are all about, and we're going to have some great giveaways for you later on in the stream. So make sure to stick around and find out what KingsIsle is all about. Seeing a lot of hype in the chat. Lovely, love to see it. We can go ahead and kick it off with the trailer for Wizards, and then we'll go into some Q&A. Fantastic. So for those that are new to, Wizard101 and are from the Gamigo community, this is an excellent game. You can play it for free and become a wizard, of course. And there's also Pirate101. You can play as a pirate. Let's dive into it a little bit more. What is Wizard101 all about, and what would you say it's for?
So I'll jump in. Wizard101, I don't know, it's really hard to sum up in just a couple sentences because there's so much to it. But if I had to, it's a whimsical turn-based combat card game, and it's set in a universe called the Spiral. Your journey starts with saving Wizard City and expands to just so much more beyond that. Uh, I will say, back in the day, our original target audience was 8 to 14, teens and tweens, but we found out that our actual player base was just so much wider. Currently, it's shifted over the years, but currently we have about 55% of our players that are under 18, somewhere between, you know, uh, th- uh, 13 and under, I think that's a small chunk of it, and then 13 to 18 is a pretty big chunk. And then we have 45% of our players who are over 18. So a decent amount of our player base is are adults, which we didn't expect, but we love it.
Dude, that's awesome. I'm a fan of, Magic the Gathering, and I saw someone in the chat mention it's Harry Potter meets Yu-Gi-Oh. Is that
Yeah.
a good description? Okay.
I'm not surprised that adults are very attracted to Wizard101 because who
Oh,
doesn't
you're
like
quiet.
magic?
Okay. Let me
I did read that we seem to be a little high, me and Spark, so I was just changing it a little bit so it wouldn't be too squeaky. My squeakiness was too much for
too
people's ears.
excited. I understand.
I know I'm getting that I might be very excited and talking very loud. How are my levels? Everything?
I tried to
Every sounds
adjust
good
it
to
on
me.
my end. Well, we'll see. Let me know in the chat, and we'll play it by ear. Pun intended.
We all are a bit low
Nice.
now.
We like the
Somebody.
puns.
Okay.
How do I sound? Am I good?
Yeah, you sound good.
You're
If
good.
you like the puns, then you're welcome in the Gamigo family for sure. So
And vice versa. Yeah, we
We love them.
yeah.
sounds great. Okay, we'll keep it right here for now. Sounds good.
Sweet. So, how did Wizard101 actually get started? Was there like a very rusty draft idea when it was first created, or did you guys have like a very set idea for Wizard101? How did it start?
So a lot of the community will remember J. Todd Coleman and Joseph Hall. Wizard101 was actually their original brainchild, and they worked with Ely to start KingsIsle to make it back in 2005. At that time, MMOs were really popular, but there weren't a ton of great family-friendly or approachable options. It was really kind of like, oh, MMOs, those are for nerds. And then we had some kids MMOs that were like Toontown or Club Penguin that were really kid centric. We were kind of interested in striking the difference of being an approachable, family friendly MMO, uh, but having deep enough systems that somebody who is really into MMOs would actually enjoy playing with their kids and maybe just want to play themselves. Um, I will say our creators actually both have moved on to other projects, but we have at least a dozen people, if not more, that have been with us since launch. So we still have a lot of the spirit of the original team, even from back in the day of
Amazing.
2005, 2006. I came in 2007, so I'm the newbie. Not really, but
It's super incredible to see because it's kind of, for all ages and how that's kind of grown over the years. For families to get more involved with with their kids and stuff like that. And, with Gamigo and stuff like Trove is another great example. I would say it's for all ages. Trove is more of a, cubed MMO. But, it has a lot of, fun adventures you can do and hop into that. Um, but let's maybe dive into more of the characters from Wizard 101. I'm starting to learn more about the game, but if you want to go over, what the good guys, the bad guys, who is this Merle as a huge part of Wizard 101?
the good guys, the bad guys, and the in between.
Yes,
So Marl is actually our professor, our headmaster, even that started. He's in the background of Spark's background. He started the Ravenwood, which is the magical school that you enroll in and then subsequently never go to a class because you're out saving the world. Uh, Malistaire is the first villain. You actually encounter him in the tutorial, and you have to go chase him to try to save Wizard City. And I certainly don't want to give any spoilers to anybody who's in the chat that is going to pick up the game. But when you discover the reason that he's doing what he's doing, you might actually feel for him a little bit. Um, let's
nice.
see who else. Who else are you interested in?
I want to
That's
know
the,
also on the other side who Malistaire is.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Malistaire is the first villain. He's the one that
Oh,
you actually
yes.
chase through what we call the first story arc, which is the first 5 worlds of the game. Uh, he he is destroying Wizard City and causing havoc. But when you actually when you find out what it's all about, you kind of feel for him too.
And I was wondering, how you got the name Professor Falmea and how that is in the game.
So when we all started back in the day, we decided that we wanted, instead of having normal developer names, previously, you would just choose one and that would be your avatar. We wanted to take characters. Um, they actually asked me if I wanted to be Professor Greyrose, which I said, "You don't know me at all." I'm the Professor Greyrose is like the fairy and like, oh dearie, and like Professor Falmea is more like fiery and impetuous and passionate, and that's more of my personality. And I also really like spicy food, so I have to be the fire.
Ah, nice, nice.
That's a good backstory to have with a name. That's pretty cool. All right, this is something that a lot of people who are constantly going into MMOs ask themselves before they jump into an unknown one. What actually makes Wizard 101 stand out from other similar games in the same category genre?
A lot of things for sure. Uh, let's see. I will say that uh, I think I was talking before about the fact that it isn't necessarily an MMO aimed at hardcore folks. It isn't an MMO aimed at kids. It's not I mean, it has elements of being casual, and you certainly can run through the story and enjoy it just playing just kind of casually. But you can get really deep into systems. Like we have a uh, PvP system that you really have to know what you're doing to be successful. And we have pet training, and we have uh, these new events, decathlon, where you have to really use strategy and interplay to make your way up the tower. So there's just a wide variety of our audience. If you just really like to get in to experience a story and be kind of led through a cinematic quest, we have that. If you like PvP, we have that. If you like housing uh, and uh, actually building a really, really intricate, cool housing structure, we have that. Like there's just so many different things to do.
Yeah, I was going to bounce off of you there, Professor Felmea, about housing. Housing is amazing in Wizard 101. We have such a variety of houses, bigger ones called castles, but everybody gets to start with a dorm as well to go with the school theme. And you can decorate both. You can acquire additional castles and decorate them, and they can be massive. There's the outside as well as the inside areas that you can decorate with. There's some more naturalistic ones with trees. There's some more that are a little more modern. There's so much to do just with the tools and the items that you can acquire for those castles. But what our community now has recently, I don't remember which year this was, Professor Fremia, that we added it in, but it's a special tool just for designers of housing, and that's called Castle Magic. And it really is magical. It's the ability to take what we've given you for items and then take that to the next level by creating things that, like, the community will create platforms in areas outside of where they are not supposed to be creating stuff, and it's called glitching it. And they will create extra areas of their house, decorate in dynamic ways. Things can become smaller or larger depending on how they want to style it. It's endless, and it's just amazing to use. Actually, there's a place in Wizard 101 in near the commons area where everybody gathers that you can go and view these houses. You can visit other people's houses and castles and see all of that magic. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm seeing some great comments in the chat. Castle Magic is sick. I love using it. That's really cool to see. And I saw earlier, see.
Oh, there's so much. I just been enjoying reading how
Yeah,
much the passion and the dedication that Wizard 101 community has towards the game. They have literally listed every single piece that they could think of, from storyline to the gatherings to the fishing, the farming, collecting, PvP. The community itself just makes it attractive to people. There's people who said that they played it since they were young, and now it has become part of their daily routine, where even if it's just more like a hobby, they still go in, they get to interact with people, just play along, and it's wonderful to see. And for a game that has been around as long as this one, to have that kind of player base is fantastic. It speaks great volumes of both KingsIsle as well as the people who play it.
yeah. There's so much love in the chat. Love to see it.
There's an article that was just recently written by a community member a few days ago. We're going to be putting it into our monthly community newsletter next month. Actually, it brought a tear to my eye. It was basically this mother who saw her kid playing Wizard 101, and there was like a scenario that came up, like, please, do your chores or something like that, And the kid was like, "No, I can't. I'm in Wizard." And the mother was like, "What is this Wizard game? And you have to do your chores." And she started ending up playing it on her computer. They started playing together, and then the kid. There was a scenario later on she described where they had to go to some school event or something, I think it was. And the kid was like, "Come on, mom, we got to go. You got to drive me there." And she's like, "No, no, no, I want to play Wizard."
Of course, is so addicted. I can't blame her. Such a sweet story. I look forward to reading that. You said it was coming out in the future next month?
The community article is already released. We're just mentioning it in our monthly newsletters, which typically
Oh,
come out about a week into the month.
okay, cool. But to kind of segue into this as well, what are the, Wizard 101 and Pirate 101 communities like? I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff in the chat as well. If you want to go into a little bit more detail.
Yeah, sure. So the communities, there's the official fan site program that we have. We have a live streamer program as well, where we recognize leaders in the community that help to encourage play, friendly, safe play with the rest of the community. They come up with guides and profiles for how to get started in the game, all the way to details about PvP and PvE combat in the game, how to decorate your house, everything. So there's so many great influencers in our community, and then the general community itself will rally around major updates that we put out. They will look up references of the game and contribute to like the common wiki that is for both Wizard and Pirate, and rally around just by supporting each other. Both games really lend well to that crossover too. So the community typically will play either Wizard or Pirate, but there's a lot of Wizard and Pirates together, and they will support each other. It's really neat to see with both games.
Nice. I saw a couple people mention some giveaways. I'm sure you celebrate your community with giveaways all the time. I've watched a couple of your KI lives. So maybe we should throw down a code in the chat. We at Gamigo love unicorns, and I'm sure people that follow KingsIsle do as well. So let me pop this in here. How do people
Unicorns are the best.
how do people redeem these codes they show?
So did I give you guys a screenshot of one of the unicorns? I think it was in Wizard 101. I
I
don't know
do
when you
have
wanted
it. Okay, so the code is on the screen right now. KI Gamigo unicorns, all one fantastic word. And I'll
All right,
show
there it
the
is.
image here.
Okay, so that code, what you will do for all our codes we give for these out, and we'll have codes for the 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. That's in about 25 minutes. For our normal monthly KI live show that will be starting right after this, we have more giveaway codes that we'll be providing as well. So make sure you stop over and hop over to that. The codes can be redeemed by logging into either Wizard 101 or Pirate 101's website. Doesn't matter which one. Create an account there if you don't have one already. Go ahead and log in. And then in the upper left menu that appears after you log in there's a little extra section just for accounts. You'll see the redeem a game or code promo. Click on that. It's pretty self-explanatory after that. Enter the little pass code confirmation, enter the code in, and then it will tell you exactly what you received. Go ahead and log into the game. You don't have to do that right away. In fact, you can wait on any of this. I think the code should be available for about at least several days after this show, so take your time on that. You don't have to do it right now. And then once you get into the game, there's a little gift box in both of the games, generally in the lower left for each game, that you can click on that and redeem the 1-day majestic unicorn mount for both games. And as the name describes, it lasts for 1 day. So it's like a sample of what a mount is like. And it'll be 1 day from this time of redeeming it. So you could keep it in your gift box for a month and then redeem it at that point. So you don't have to use it right away.
Fantastic. Someone said it was invalid. I do see that you're missing an R in unicorns there. So try the code again. Copy paste KI Gamigo unicorns. Hopefully it works for you. I'm seeing some thank yous in the chat. Worked for me. Okay, fantastic. And we'll leave the code up on the screen. So if anyone is tuning in, get your awesome 1-day unicorn mount.
Most excellent. Excellent. Now, where were we? Okay, so as I actually saw earlier, there was a few community members who made sure to fix that. Some people were saying that Wizard101 have been around for 10 years, but it's actually 13. So first of all, happy birthday on the 13 mark on Wizard101. That is a long time to be making content for one game, but I'm pretty sure based on just the reaction of everybody in chat, it has been an amazing 13 years. Can you guys let us know what have you been up to in this past 13 years? Like, what fun things have you guys done in game that like are just amazing to just remember and probably share with people that may have lost the chance to check them by themselves?
Oh, I don't know. We've done a few things in 13 years. No, actually, so we've launched 46 major updates since launch and a couple minor, but we don't count those. 46 major updates. We started with just 4 worlds, which was Wizard City, Crocotopia, Marleybone, and Mushu. And we're now up to 18 with side worlds and main worlds. And you could probably dig in a little further and quantify it up to 20 if there are some areas that are kind of part of a world and kind of not. But we've more than quadrupled the amount of play space in the world. We've added so many different systems. We added PvP, we added housing, pet training, gardening, team up, tournaments, fishing, dual socketing, photomancy, and events like the Decathlon Beast Moon and Monster Mayhem, and so much more. Like, I'm sure people are going to point out in the chat, hey, what about blah? And that's just because there's no way I could list everything that we've done in the last 13 years. One thing I will bring up, starting right around our 10th anniversary, we have completely revamped our first world, Wizard City, both in look and feel, brushing up the textures and making it look a little more modern. We made the questing experience better, and we also revamped our character models. I think it was 2 years ago. Somebody in the chat, I'm sure, will correct me if it's wrong. About 2-3 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago. Um, and yeah, we've just done so much in the last 13 years, and we have at least a decade or more of ideas in the backlog of what we want to do. So we hope we get to keep doing that.
So cool to see. 13 years, incredible. I remember when this game first came out, and it's great to actually, be a part of it now. And it's something, I grew up with, and many of you in the chat have grown up with, and so it's really cool to see, to be honest. So congrats, happy 13th. Looking forward to more.
We're teenagers now.
Yeah, hard to believe it. They grow up so
No.
fast. Alrighty. We also want to talk about there's other than the giveaway, the unicorn giveaway, there's an amazing plushie that you guys introduced to me. Spark, if you want to talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks to one of our team members, Kaylee, who is a previous community member, previous plus community. We never really leave. And she had this idea of, well, we've produced T-shirts and other products for the game before. We have sort of a store up, looking at revamping that, but we don't have any plushies. No Wizard plushies, no Pirate plushies, no KingsIsle plushies. Let's do a plushie. Amazing idea. We recently just announced, we spread it over the last few weeks, and currently you can get the pre-order. You can sign up, purchase the pre-order for the only plushie that will be available at the time, at least, of its availability. And it is a limited time availability too. There is a page that, if we can put that into the Twitch chat, please, for everybody's reference. You can
I
also.
linked it. I'll link it one more time.
Okay, great.
Chat's flying by. There you go.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. I'm trying to watch chat too a little bit here, but I'm getting whiplash because it's on my other computer
It's not
over here.
working. It's not working. We cannot contain them.
Yeah, so go to that link. Again, don't rush. You have time. This will last. We have all the details basically on the page there. The plushies will ship on January 11th, so there's a little bit of time before you'll be able to obtain them. We're going to have a little bit more to say from Kaylee on our KI Live show in just a few minutes, actually at 4 o'clock Central Time. So if you want to know more, stick around for that. She'll be able to tell you more. But we have, you've got the image up. Yep, there it is. That is the plushie Gamma. Gamma is an assistant to Merle Ambrose. You can see right behind me, once again, there's the art piece anyway of Gamma in the background, and you meet Gamma pretty early on, right away in the game. So it's a fun thing that we are proud to offer the community.
Absolutely adorable and for limited time. So if you're interested, definitely jump on that. The link is in the chat. I'll put it again one more time in case people missed it. Gamma right there. Amazing. Amazing.
Indeed. It's quite adorable. I can just imagine everybody just wearing it as a hat. I would wear it as a hat. I don't know. But it's like my wise owl just filling my life with wisdom. Okay. So, Lemuria. It's a new world coming to Wizard101. What is this new world about?
Oh, we want to spill beans, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I actually got some guidance from our writers to see what beans that we could spill. So I'm gonna quote: "Lemuria is familiar but different, completely new and a return to form, full of lemurs, but also not that." Another thing I can do is sum up what we've learned so far in our Lemuria prequest so far this year. This is another quote from the writers, because I want to make sure I get these things right. Uh, the old one was consumed by the nothing in caramel, and the nothing regrets that and wants to fulfill the old one's last wish, to save the world of Lemuria, a world that the old one created and hid away in the Arcanum behind the mysterious door. So we're leading up to launch, so while I would love to share a ton of amazing things about this world, because there are so many amazing things, we're a little mysterious until we get a little closer to our test realm. So hopefully that's enough of a nugget to get the chat going.
Nice, nice. Are there any, where's a good place to find any sort of teasers, just for any sort of news? We usually put stuff on our social media.
Yeah, glad you asked. We actually have a Wizard101 Instagram account. You can go to instagram.com/Wizard101. And we have just started over the last couple of weeks a weekly update that gives you a little bit about Lemuria. And so follow that as we approach the world.
Very, very exciting.
Lemurs.
Let me drop that link in the chat. Wizard101 Instagram. There you go. If you're not following already, do so. And also you can follow us here on Gamigo as we do more shows in the future. But I think let's do a quick giveaway. We have a lot of cool giveaway items, and we can continue on to the next segment. But we got some random pets that we can give away. And for those that are new to Gamigo, we like to do keyword giveaways. So this giveaway is going to be for a random pet. So the keyword is going to be random pet, all one word. If you would like to enter to win one of these for Wizard101, type in random pet. There you go. Lots of people doing it now. Awesome. And for the new people at Gamigo that are tuning in and watching Wizard101 and Pirate101, where do you suggest people go for beginners to look to learn to play?
Yeah, so there's a lot of options here. Go to the main website. There's an official player guide as well as a community guide menu option on the left that will get you started on all the things to learn about how to become a wizard in Wizard101. Same for Pirate101 as well. There's official forums, same websites. That's a great resource to start interacting with the community and start asking questions about the games. We also have, I mentioned earlier, the official fan site program and live streamers. You can search on YouTube for videos and guides, and on Twitch here, of course, as well, for those who happen to be playing the game. And the one for Wizard101 specifically, we have an excellent Wizard101 Central wiki. It's a community-based wiki. Wizard101 Central is a fan site, and it's an amazing resource. We even use it because it's just so detailed. The community contributes to it on a regular basis.
Awesome, awesome. I mean, we at Gamigo love wikis as well. We work hand in hand with our volunteers. They're amazing, not only as moderators and game masters, but also the community that makes wikis and great informative guides for everyone to use. Great to have them for sure. Again, type in random pet if you want to be entered. We have lots of entries already. I just have to type it in once, but good luck everybody.
It's a pretty good giveaway there. I see. I'm actually looking at chat now, and lots of random pet.
Lots of random pets. All right, let's roll the first one here. The winner is Miclio12. I'm going to make a note of this, and then we'll contact you through Twitch. Gamigo Games will send you a message after we transition from our stream over to KI Live. I'll handle the giveaways and give this reward to you. But you just want a random pet for Wizard101.
Congrats.
Nice.
Don't feel bad, you guys. Don't feel bad. That's not the only one.
We have more giveaways. We love giving away things too. So we're giving away things all the time. We provide for our official fan site program support for giveaways for them, who then give away stuff for the community through contests and events. So every day there's something being given away.
Totally, totally. And also, the code on the stream there, get the unicorn, a 1-day mount. And we're going to roll another winner for the random pet. Benjamin8693. Congrats. Congrats, Benjamin.
Congrats.
Congrats. Nice.
All right, and then I'll roll the last one, and then we'll switch over to the next question. Next winner is Christian Collins. Congrats on the last random pet for today, but we'll have some more giveaways very soon. Alrighty. All right, what do we want to ask next? How long?
I don't know. We're here to answer questions.
How long have you actually been on Twitch? I'm curious.
Not 1999. I was wow.
Wow.
Flashbacks. Excuse me. 2014 is I think our first live stream.
That sounds about right.
Wow.
I started co-hosting with the previous community manager in 2016, and then Spark joined us in 2018, correct?
That's right. Yeah. On my
All right.
birthday.
All right. Yay. Nice. Happy birthday for sure.
Another birthday celebration. Nice to see. And then, so your normal cadence for streams, you want to know, tell people from Gamigo, when do you normally stream and what channels?
Yeah, so we have, because we have two games, Wizard101 and Pirate101, we combine those into one stream platform on Twitch, twitch.tv/KingsIsle Entertainment. That's a mouthful. Don't worry, though. I'm sure be somebody in chat that will type that in there for us. Actually, I see it rolling on your Autobot, so that's great. Thank you for that. We will be jumping over there in just a few minutes, and we have a monthly program called KI Live, where we kind of do this. We talk about both games, we'll celebrate birthdays, we'll talk about what's happening in the community, we'll give away stuff, of course, and that usually happens at the same time every month, last Thursday, 4 o'clock Central Time. We're Central, so we're always defaulting to that time zone. And we spend about an hour and a half just, like this, chilling with the community, answering their questions, maybe showing some gameplay as well. We will also, a little bit of a segue here, we will also, depending on which month it is, be talking about our upcoming updates. And so, speaking of Lemuria, eventually we will have a KI Live where we spill more beans on that. And also, after the worlds and the updates come out and are available for the whole community, we then will have a KI Live after that to kind of review and to talk about what the community liked about it and et cetera. And sometimes we'll have live streams with
Very
specific
exciting.
developers too. Yeah. We also, you might be interested in this, if you're wondering, well, geez, when can I play, the next update? We have what's called test realms, which lasts for about 3-4 weeks before the update actually goes live to the live servers. And there's a special test realm, which, for a certain couple of, things you have to do or get, you can get access to that when it does get turned on. Lets you essentially preview those updates.
Very exciting. I also want to run in some more giveaways before we have to call it today. So the next keyword, we have some random mounts. Type in the word random mount, all one word, into the chat if you want to enter to win. We got 3 of these we're giving away, and it unlocks any of the mounts randomly.
Yes, indeed.
I remember hopping around Wizard101 a few weeks ago, and there's just tons of great mounts. I don't know if you have any personal favorites. Obviously, the unicorn is up there for me now.
One of my favorites would have to be the winter fox, and probably it's not a mount, it's a pet, but the Ratatasker pet. It's a cute little squirrel with green stripes and stuff. Very nasty as a spell. Watch out for that one.
Ooh, nice. All right, let's roll the winner. Kyle Ice W, congrats. You've won a random mount.
Oh, nice. I'm assuming that's Kyle Ice Wielder.
Nice, nice. The next winner, God King DP. Congratulations. And the last winner for the random mount, Yoga Mom. Wow, congratulations. And we
Nice.
have, congrats to all the winners. We'll send you a message from Gamigo Games very, very soon. And we have one last major giveaway that we want to do. This is the Blacksmith Fjord bundle, if I said that correctly.
Is it
Ooh.
Fjord or is it
Yep,
Fjord?
that's right. You get a house and a dragon. How's that? Awesome.
What should the keyword be for this one?
Dragon.
Dragon. All right. The keyword is dragon. Type in the word dragon if you would like to win the Fjord bundle.
Oh man.
Good luck,
Dragon,
everybody.
dragon, 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 dragon.
Yes, I want to see so much dragon in the chat that is all I will dream about when I go to sleep tonight. Dragon. Dragon. It's going, it's going.
Alrighty, we're rolling it. Good luck. Micleo 12.
Woo!
Micleo
That's
12?
2 giveaways in
They
a
won
row that he
twice.
won.
That is crazy. Super lucky day. It must be their birthday. If there's a lottery ticket, go buy it today. Micleo 12. Congratulations. Alrighty.
Gorgeous.
But yes, that's it for us for now. This is the first Gamigo TV, and with our guest KingsIsle, and they have their KI Live coming up, so we gotta go transition to that. Thank you all for tuning in. please give us a follow and check out KL Live starting very, very soon over on their channel. We're going to raid them. So
Yes,
thank
we're
you
gonna
all.
go give them some love. So make sure you guys follow us up. The party is just ongoing. Different channel, but we're
Woohoo!
going.
Yay.
Woo!
Thanks,
Thank you so
everybody.
much, Sparks
Bye-bye.
and
Yeah,
Professor,
thanks
for joining us.
everybody.
It was
Thanks for
a lot of
having
fun.
us.
We'll catch you all later.
Peace.